We're being initiated into Icebox, getting scanned, making our way through.
Will I be streaming the Madrid matches?
Part of
Come
the
on, bro.
map. All right,
course.
QCK on Jet. This
Okay,
is gonna
EG
be
on
wild.
defense,
Because
Loud
we
on
see
attack,
from this
deadlock
composition that
over
QCK
towards B
wasn't
as
that
it was
replaceable for
before,
Icebox.
and
It's
pretty
got a
much
lot
the
of
similar
freedom to the
setup
team with the way
to
Sada's
an
been able to
extent.
work
I
that
think
with
this is
the
the
new
first time we've
duelist
seen
now.
it trap
just
over
flowed.
towards A.
Let's see how it
And
happens.
maybe that's only because you have the extra time.
Coming up the dash across here from QCK.
Wait, these are the two that
we never really see any
they're the two that Saint used, right? They didn't really have too much to capitalize off them though. There is a bit of damage, but a lot of that was just done from the initial wall. Barn is good. Keep an eye on the two people on flank. Oh, whoa, man, Prius, nicely done there. Prius nearly got all of them.
Flankers drop down, rotators drop down. It's up to Giacomo and Nature on a 5 versus 2. Isolated on different parts of the A site. A triple swing towards the spawn.
Yeah, and this is probably too much. 42, 40, 46.
Here at this point.
I love the swarm from Loud here. We'll watch Giacomo try to clutch this one up against 3 as he gets just smattered with a bunch of utility. But this was
The Potter
a
interview,
really
what did I
cool
miss?
chaos
Someone
round
sum it
from
up.
Loud. Sadak goes across the rope up
Juk
top.
_3 with the prime. Thank you for the 10 months, man.
Sadak
Appreciate you.
loves to get alt orbs. Well, he's going to get his anyways. He is the crosshair breaker that goes across rope. Everybody's flying in, but the wall from Harbor actually covers the majority of everything they're doing. So that rope travel isn't as dangerous. The rest of the team's flooding the bottom of the site, and EG
Did you flame their comp? I mean,
overwhelmed there.
did you actually flame their comp?
Really did
Again,
something
it does have
much.
big
And Loud get
weaknesses,
an idea of
but
how it's used
they
on
did get
A, as you were
exploited.
saying.
The
We
good,
didn't see
the
it on
good,
B there.
well, the worrying
A
thing for
once
Loud,
again.
let's say that. The worrying thing for Loud is
Moving
that
through a little
now
bit of a
teams know
low
how to
buy
play
here,
against
but
it.
EG will be ready to meet Loud. I like the Harbor
There's
pickup
at least like a
12 versus
hard-proof
Deadlock
demo of
defensively.
something that
I feel
works.
like if you get caught in something like one of those nets, you can just cove somebody or cove yourself. A little bit of protection.
Trap play, flash in the
Trap
air.
play's not too bad. Any extra
1-9.
kills?
Not yet. Almost.
QCK's moving up there and just forming up these orbs. So yeah, it was
An even spread of kills as well. Harbor gets the plant down, so he's going to be 2 away from his ult. Maybe that's the first ult we're going to get.
Walls on walls here for Loud. And it's interesting because Tui's is using his as the main take wall, right? Les continues to put his wall on B. You're remaining for constant pressure there no matter
But I said
what
they
the
changed
round
the
is.
Cypher a week ago to anti.
And
Yeah, that makes the most sense as well.
Look, they can even
Yeah, I mean,
just really
again,
work past this
everything
right.
everything was spot on.
Any issue.
The first time we
By the
saw
time
it, we
that
kind of
Viper
talked
wall's
about it
been
a
up
little
the
bit
last
as
few
well,
rounds, we're seeing
in terms
them
of like
already
what
inside the
we
site.
thought would work. But
So
again,
really
it's
they're
harder
just
to
getting
actually
back
like
for
do it in the
post-plant
server and
Round
prove
3.
that it works. That is an
Giacomo
absolute
does
shot.
it again. Not even has to be an operator this time.
And that's the thing, the moving up with the Harbor walls.
Over there.
A great way to
Over
scale
there.
up towards the map and great that utility from Giacomo, but again, it's EG playing that fourth position and catching one off guard off the rip. For the rest now, Loud, they've lost a player in the process. Tui's is down to 5 HP.
Over there.
And
Wall comes out
I'm
now
enjoying
from
this.
Giacomo, making it
Similar
a
to
lot
how
more
they played
difficult
it
for Loud
last
trying
time,
to plant
again.
the B site. Women moving forward. off
Oh.
angle, read by
And
QCK.
Giacomo had to get that
still
kill,
there
else
for the
this was a
trade.
done
Net to
round.
slow some players down, swings out, gets caught, but at least gets one for his troubles.
I just want to get the plant on this one.
Two controllers
Ooh.
of left and Tui's. Avoiding an Swarm now confirming the plant.
Oh, that's spooky.
He actually gets out of there.
Wow. playing
Les
that
would have to do
so
an
well
absolute madness to win this one. It's doable.
Yeah, but EG's already
One
here.
molly.
High low looking to squeeze out. Forces B site.
Did the Harbor wonder if the Harbor got hit from the knife on purpose to kind of create the pressure that he was yellow as well? Because it worked. They were tunnel visioned on yellow.
Pop just dancing around, trying
Imagine
to
he
spot
wins
him.
this.
Trying to bait out the swing with a tap on that spike. Tui's is counting the seconds. Swings out.
Oh.
Gets the kill.
Damn, that's impressive. Yeah, I'm so confident he got hit by the knife on purpose over towards here, and they're pinning it as well. The knife goes over towards yellow.
Loud feels comfortable
It
against
hits.
this.
He
Really
goes into
interesting
it to
take
get
get
hit
off the
to create the
deadlock
pressure that he's
utility.
yellow, and
They
they,
just
I think the calls
deathball
came
it.
in.
They
They're both
find
yellow.
what could be their problem, and they all take care of it together. Pushing forward, cute little wide swing by QCK to pick one up before he's traded by Jog for a 3K there on the full round. But yeah, really.
Yeah, I'm
nice
confident,
control
'cause he
here
could have
by
moved out
Loud.
of that.
Patient walk up B.
Damn,
They
that's really
take
cool.
site, plant.
Sick round from him.
Fundamentals all around here. We're seeing how this Harbor comp gets to work too, giving themselves a much safer plant on the site, which becomes very helpful. All right, Back towards B. They tempt, but they're losing a lot of ground on A here. Apoth has already gained entirety of A. And they're going to be able to rotate across the site now. EG's ready for this site hit.
And the turret gets spotted. And he puts a turret back here. That's so sick.
And Loud hits B, right? And now it looks like they might even fake it.
Okay.
And they're ready for
Hey, I still like
the
whole idea though. That you push A with one, then you actually have the turret here to get you early info, and then you're gonna swing off the turret, getting shots to try and get a kill. You're the only one with a hero gun, so that's kind of your reaction if they aren't going close and fighting you over towards A. That is the only gun, like I said, now kind of irretrievable, but the overall idea was I liked it. What is that?
Almost connected onto one on the top of 410. But as for the rest, it's looking pretty good for Loud so far, unless Jogamo can come nuclear here. Denied. Derek with the second one. Does not connect onto Derek. Does not connect onto QCK, rather. Now Superman's the last player standing. I mean, you saw him rotate from EG. They still, even though Apoth pushed forward on that A main side.
It's run from them as well. They're starting to build up a good bank here. Especially Tui's, bro. Look, he's going to be an 8K.
Beware of those as well. Try to work that against Loud's mid-rounding.
They're trying to get ahead of Loud right now. I think with the pace Loud is playing, you have to consider you're forcing your opponent's hand, right? Especially when Apoth gets a free push like that and they're all the way towards B. So they have to wait for that execution. They have to see a little commitment, I think, from Loud there to really get that rotation in order.
Okay, Op comes in. The deadlock.
Online operator as well for this deadlock, and they're going to try to get positioning to use this.
They go real aggro, and just not expecting that one. All comes in. Oh man, as we dodge it. Oh, I mean, Derek ate the stun from the harbor here.
Out from Tui's, slowing things down by throwing a mosh pit towards the right side of 410, breaking the dart, allowing nature to reposition up towards the generator. Looking for more information as the wingman.
Oh man, nice util.
Combination though. Looks like they heard nature pivot back towards the generator. A 2v2 ensues, make that a 2v1.
Beast on the site. Loud are going to be relatively happy though. I know they used 2 ults, and like that's like obviously a sick round for EG, but they did good damage. There are 3 people that can't buy next. Their money's great. They have their own ult to potentially sway this one. So we'll see.
EG members left and right. They're still able to pick up the round on this one. Derek being
I mean, Derek did really good to get that trade.
Yeah. Little tricks like that did not stop Apoth from holding. And 3 kills from the same position like this, too, is actually kind of crazy. Continuing to reposition and just nail those shots. Nature is pumped up.
Exactly. You probably have to give it to him, too. Despite him getting caught by a shock molly combo, he threw a flash in the air, allowing for him to get the
Hey, guys, did we not watch the...
With the operator,
did we not watch the demo? Wall comes in. You've seen this one before. You knew from the round before that he has an AWP. A little bit questionable.
Looks like they're trying to tackle more parts of the map than one now. And I thought this is what might happen. Do they take out the wall? Do they put a bunch of people on it and then make EG have to worry a little bit more? It's just the wall is like an alarm bot with a crap load of health. You have to take it down to make EG worry.
Oh, the gun's sticking out. Nature's gonna fall.
Yeah, and he just took a step too far on this one as well. Man, boy, on site he has a drone and recon. And Viper. Oh, bro, I don't think you need to use the assault here. I think this is a done round.
Here it does get into contact, allowing players to flush out. The upshot, the right click there onto QCK. Back onto the ground, trying to get more right clicks, but gets denied there by
that was insane. So they broke that so fast.
Playing towards the back of the pit.
Chad, is that weaker? You know the ult when it hits. Is it weaker at the beginning? Is it like a deadlock and Sage Wall? Is it weaker at the beginning if you shoot, or is it just like a set amount of HP? I felt like they melted it so fast. It's just normal the whole way through. That's interesting.
But Loud definitely is looking to convert their 5th round.
Man, how nice would it be?
I guess they had a lot of bullets on it.
Somewhere for EG in this composition.
Yeah, nicely done from Loud. I think considering the situation there, they just shouldn't put the ult into it. But
they're able to trade each other. They're getting the angles they want as they run in, and you get to drone the site as well to start it off. So you know you have the enemy already on the move.
2 people shooting. Yeah, they both. I mean, they both did good.
Quick escape there, but Jogmo still picks up the frag as they clean up the Viper's pit. And yeah, Loud, much more control this game. They're forcing EG's hand on these retakes, how fast EG have to rotate.
Walls comes in and it's just a nightmare position to be in, right? 3 people that couldn't buy the sitting around like, what, 200, I think those they are. 1,900 on top, they're kind of sitting around 2,000, 2,100. So it's a big eco for this, and then the number just looks like a disaster in terms of it being 6-1. So yeah, they're in a rough spot.
Of that round preventing a Loud rush. But Loud has been hitting A on the rush. How can they prevent that is the question.
Well, EG slowly
Big 600 HP, yeah, that makes sense. Saint said that the wall reinforces at 1.8 seconds, so kind of similar to the, wait, 1.6 seconds. That's kind of similar to the Sage wall. Might even be the exact same, to be honest.
Try to hold that angle to get that information, being able to fall back and
That
do
went a
that
bit
push and
fast.
pull. Because so far, it's really Loud governing the tempo of this first half.
For sure.
We're talking about the ult though? Yeah. But I was asking if it was the same as like the...
Everything else that happens
Will
towards
Jan be
mid or
back
the
now?
A site
He's on a normal sleep pattern. Sage is 3 seconds?
Where do they go?
Damn,
Not too much
is it really that
mid-pressure
long?
So far from them. Probably just see this orb from Les once again go through. They have the alarm bot back, so extremity watch from Loud. Double push here, or probably triple push coming in from A.
Have a hero vandal to work with as well. They just want to gain that map control by the tower.
And what do we actually manage to get
They
out
have
here?
Thrash too. They can in and out. They can get a little map control by
Little bit
thrashing, pulling
aggro.
it back, getting a reset. If they really want to start to understand what Loud's trying to do here and make that commitment. So here's the wall down. EG now has to worry about that rush coming through, and they're not going to have to worry
Hero
about
needs to
much.
get shot before it checks this
Now
guy.
being picked up.
Okay.
Now the walls of
Yeah,
Cascades allowing
actually
Coward
okay.
to just get around the
Oh.
corner, jumping in the smoke. Well, he catches the net. Did catch
Yeah,
her,
they were
but
ready
Superman
for
couldn't
this
get that
setup.
kill.
I like
And
this
that's
from
the
Loud.
vendors,
This
the
is
attempt they're
nice,
trying to do with
right?
the snake bite net.
We get the first map
And that allowed
where
for EG to
EG
get these kills
antied
against Loud.
Loud's comp, and now we're seeing it back as well. They know this setup. They've seen this setup before. Crossover, you have the nade over towards here, so they block the wall, and then before the dash smoke comes in, make sure that they push the person that has the nade in their hands. So really, really nice from Loud on this one. Good anti from them again. They're, yeah. It's just dude. These are my kind of favorite games. They really are. Like this is one of the reasons why I'm like I love this game so much. Like when you kind of get the mind games like this, and you're trying to break down setups and trying to work out what will work well.
To get through the
So
site,
fun.
But having the double wall and having the harbor being able to block off the right side, and the entry from spawn means that Loud can get even deeper. Loud can prevent EG from setting up that retake even longer.
Yeah,
then they finally back into
I was
the
kind of
site,
textbook
still
for
have
this
the
one.
Viper wall to fall
Really good
back
plan
on,
from
and
them.
They're just
Loved it.
causing so much trouble deeper and deeper.
Okay,
before
3
EG can
ults
get
on
there
defense
overall
now.
in the
3
strats.
ults, the
Really
op comes
working out
back.
for Loud. Operator here from Jog. See what he can do.
Although this time Recon gets broken to create a bit of a question mark close.
There. It's already being pinged out by Loud. I think they heard the op shot, so they know the op is back in the hands of Jogimo. Positions back in the window of Kitchen. At least Superman solo alone on this B side, still being pinged out here.
He needs to be careful.
Wall still there.
And he doesn't have his
Cascade
smoke to
over
cross
towards
back,
A.
by
That's
the
why
way.
you kind of see Apoth ready for anything around the corner, but Loud
He's
is
got the more
at
aggro
B.
smoke.
That was a fast run over
Okay,
from Tui's
I mean,
after
it works
they
the
just gave
same.
a bit of
As long
heat
as no
on
one's
the
crossed the
right
point,
side.
it works the same. Everyone
Expect all
respects
the
it.
walls to be coming up here. If we get Tui's wall across that side, yep, they're going to be going for it.
Snake bite on the
That
ground.
is a
Jogimo
shot
connects the
straight
shot, though.
through a wall.
Out from the
That is a
hallway
shot
outside.
straight through a wall.
So all this through the walls, through the high tides, connects with 2. Cowards in
The
gets
first
pole
person he
position.
sees he doesn't
In the
hit.
B-side,
That's
traded out by
mad.
Superman. Thrash coming out.
Yeah, hard to
As
get the
Derek
plant
is trying
down
to
on
find
this
that
one.
information. He can't
2v4,
find anything 'cause the
and
last
it's
few
like,
players
do
are
they
allowed.
want to use an ult?
Held back towards
Probably
green.
not.
Now
I mean,
another tap on
they
the
go
spike,
ahead and use their
lockdown,
ult
keep them
anyway.
at bay.
They could definitely one
Even
person
allowing
fake this.
potentially Loud to
And this is a good
focus
call from
back
Loud. I
on the
like
A
this.
sign and
This
having
still
less
has
on the
some
mark
legs.
until the double swing
Less
comes
legs
out
now.
from EG.
Significantly less legs.
And they run it. Just trying to create a different
But
angle here.
the overall plan was
Crosshair
pretty good.
has to be slow, too.
In the like 2v4.
It's got money.
Yep. Shouldn't
Attempt
be
at
too
least to
bad.
go for the plant,
10 seconds
forcing
left.
the EG players out. If you could actually kill a few players in the process, and they'll get done.
Hey, nice run from EG. A lot of ults into this though.
Lots of bank
Fish,
for Loud to still buy, but
Fish
EG
and
needing
Kill
these
Drill.
rounds here.
But 4
Tied
people
up
surviving,
6-6,
you
they
would
be
definitely
very,
consider that
very
worth.
happy. They still have that operator to go back into the hands of Giacomo, holding down yellow over towards B.
That's celebrating.
So a good answer
Off
from
the
the
legs,
Geniuses
yeah.
too. It really seemed
Bro,
like
look at
Loud
this,
had a
and look at him go
hold
for
on the
another one.
game, and what
Outrageous,
EG
man.
was trying to do
He does go
as
down the
that
line each time,
defense
though.
just was not working. Jog on your screen right there. You know what's funny is Jog, when he plays at Deadlock and he gets interviewed, he's like, it's to set up my team. It's to set up everybody.
Flash
just
to
make
peek
them
bottom
better.
and middle.
These guys out here just fragging
Decides to
an
go
operator.
against it, maybe because
Every time,
Jorgamo
through
did it
walls every
earlier.
time he can get the chance.
Splash
Spending
bottom
the
of
big
tube,
money.
we haven't. Oh,
Here's the
it
cascade we
goes
saw
real
last
fast
round,
with this
but now
one.
they play off
And the
Reckoning
Harbor ult
as
made
well.
a sound, so they know that someone's over
High-low
towards
from
here.
the side
We
of Loud
are
as they jump into the site and they push out
making
EG.
sure.
Yeah, APOS could delay for a bit.
Take
Sort of
all the
damage
back
one
aside.
round two. Lockdown available on the attack for the
This is
Pulse
early.
from Sadat.
This is early.
EG does not want
This is
to
real
give
nice
him
from
a chance to
EG.
do it. Now the Molly in the net.
Man,
Oh, a lot of
that's
damage
nice,
to
bro.
Arthur
That's,
Tooze.
dude.
APOS
Look at this
dropping less
retake. That was
process,
actually
leaving
really
Sadat
sick.
to Tooze alone.
Fast
At least
flood
they're
into
gonna
the
spike
site. We
down,
had
but
a
that's it.
nade at the bottom. We also had
It's like one
the
was
grenade that
removed
makes
there,
you
so
crouch,
that
the net,
gets
whatever the hell
picked
we're
off,
calling
and
it.
EG are slowly coming
We had the
back in
flash as
first
well.
map.
And yeah, just
Really
disrespected
great
the Harbor
job to
util.
meet Loud on
Another
that
round with
fight.
4 people surviving.
It
Money
seemed-
is
it
here.
seemed
We
like
are
Loud
back.
continued to push through. That
Yeah,
was
actually back.
rinse and repeat
Another,
round for Loud.
another
Once they get that plant, it was
impactful-
post-plant. But as they were planning,
Another
EG
impactful
decided to
timeout
step
that we
in
saw.
instead of wait, and that was the timing difference there that caught Loud off guard. Also, Giacomo nailing these ults. Like, I don't know the percentage he has on them because
man.
in ranks, Deadlocks aren't hitting ults like that. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Apoth 2 also having a fantastic series so far here as those two are on top.
Bad with multiple
Fantastic
underscores. Thank you for the
on top
prime.
of
Thank
that.
you for the
Yeah,
11 months, mate.
Nature
Thank you
mentioning
very much.
in interviews before they even start the season.
away from the year,
kickoff
bro.
for Evil Geniuses that this is the first time for players like
Look at the
APOS
crouch
and
bomb.
Superman
Yeah, dude,
to
I
actually
don't know what
step
to
on the
call that
stage of
thing.
the Americas, and I mean they passed with flying colors.
This
in
EG
their
showing Make
match
America's
against
even
G2, and
stronger
now you're
in
playing
your
against a
eyes.
very
I
tough
mean,
opponent.
straight away
And
from
Loud, again,
we
the
always
winners of
knew
Americas
EG were gonna
last year,
have
and you're
stuff
able to
like
fight
this.
toe-to-toe against them as well.
Just
It's
because
definitely
Potter's there,
allowing
you
that
knew they were
confidence
always
to
going to
come
be
up
good
here
at
for players like
anting a
APOS
team
just
that
saw the
has
shot
them
come through.
out.
And it's
So
very cool
they're
to
always,
see that,
no
yeah,
matter
Apoth,
what,
Nature,
any
like Superman,
kind
as you
of
were-
any
as you were
team.
mentioning them, have just
Kind of
been
any
brought
team
onto
with
the
like
VCT
her in, as long as the
stage.
players are like
Seasoned
relatively
players across
decent,
challenges,
are
across other leagues in
gonna
the
be
tier two
gonna
scene,
be
but
good.
to be able to step onto the stage like this and slot
I
right
saw
in
it because
as well,
Van
EG
Silly said hi.
still
I
looks
saw it because
powerful
Van
as
Silly
ever
said
here.
hi.
And could
The only
bring
reason
this
I
one back
looked
to a tie
towards
with
the screen because I was
momentum
like,
they
why on
have.
earth would you
Loud,
just randomly say that?
see what they decide
And
to
a sick.
change.
Someone
A few A hits here.
someone
Seems
clip
like
that
the
for me,
A
though.
hit is figured out with Loud
Someone clip
throwing
that
the
and put
big
it
screen
somewhere I
wall
can
from
see, maybe my
Harbor,
Discord.
playing off a little bit of the potential that Les could be lurking somewhere, but they've realized Les isn't lurking. They're not having to worry too much of if Loud was going to play extremities after an initial hit. I think Loud could do a little bit. It was that fake. Oh my word.
Both of them got lucky there.
Guys?
But APOS moved
What?
forward again, catching Les off guard, but still losing the head-to-head when Les actually has his sights on his head. But Loud looking to pivot back towards the B site, even the spike making its way towards that area. And lockdown will potentially be used, and indeed it does. Superman pretty much in a one-and-done position. Nothing to really allow for him to fall back. He'll swing, but Loud is ready for it. And as I say that, comes out with the kill. And he'll finally get detained and stopped.
Honestly, you could say that he was unlucky to not get any more. And we have the potential stun over towards site and then the mosh pit. That would have been cool combo.
Heading towards the site. This lurk is going to be so big from Les in the end, and he's low. As long as he doesn't make noise.
Is lurking around the corner and does get the kill onto Nature.
Never mind.
It's a nice round from Loud on this one. Dude, I think the kill on Heaven, it was kind of everything for me.
Even if a sonic sensor was being thrown to watch that fight from Giacomo, most players are walking through that one.
I think so.
I don't think you get caught there at that point, so Loud were definitely in a great position on that post plan.
Expecting a push from Evil Geniuses too for Les to be away from the team that long. We
That
were
one-
just
that one
saying
really
they're
decided
not
for me.
kind of leaving a pressure player on the side of the map, and while Les didn't act as a pressure player, he can do that again and still look for the lurk. Loud did not get that strategy they just used figured out at all. Happy on the retake, happy on B hits so far.
Let me,
A has
Desp,
been
let me
where the
try. I'm
post
gonna
plant now
rewatch
falls
that
towards
at
EG.
halftime.
This ultimate towards B as well is kind of get a nice.
With Eng and Potter are coaches the way to be top contenders.
Right on top of screens, gets information, a flash in the
Coaches-
air, he
coaches
popped
are
in,
really
capitalizing
important,
on
first of
2
all.
kills, no command
But
available as well
this
as
is
they
like,
pressure too much. But they're
it
holding
is
on that
it
pressure
is
on the weapons,
the
so that's good
highest
enough.
we're seeing it in terms of like perfect storm of
Wins
meta
that duel against
change.
APOS.
Like when a meta change comes in and you have a person that really kind of like gets the game, in my opinion, then that's when you see it and it's strongest. But I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit biased though. Like obviously I'm a coach. I was a coach myself, so I'm a little bit biased with that answer. I think it's super important. You just have to, but it can be the IGL as well. This is the thing. It can be just someone in the team that needs to have the understanding of how you want to approach everything.
This is going to be good enough here.
Oh my!
Net keeps him away.
Oh dear.
Wingman being thrown.
Nice on this one, and this is pretty good in terms of the damage done, right? To be okay, Loud have so much money got from earlier that it doesn't matter. Can they get
That's
fired?
gotta feel good. Great round there from Evil Geniuses. They have what, been on pipes and in the face of Loud every time they go A to fight as soon as they can. Nature from the bottom, Apoth from the top, and you would think that Loud has that area of maze of pipes on lockdown. You have a Sova, you're gonna drone, you have a sonar bolt you can throw up there, but EG is still working ahead of the game, much like they did on Ascent, to prevent Loud's utility from even mattering.
Man, Apoth is looking really good, by the way.
This time EG sets back.
Really,
we got a few
really
ults
good.
around the board here as the Reckoning is going to be.
Avril goes in, didn't make a sound, right? So then no side's clear. They know that this fake is going to work incredibly well. Yeah, and they get the reaction out of them. They push over towards here. Sadak even gets a kill as well on top. And then now he knows that someone's going to res him, so he can maybe get 2 kills.
Oh dear.
Not looking for that timing. Derek was painting out the
Did he molly this?
So that's just running that clock down. I mean, not allowing Nature to come back up. That's going to be annoying.
That's so sick.
This is a battle that happened the whole time because look at Loud. The rest of them are just hanging out towards the B site. Just do your
Love the overall strat, by the way. Harbor goes in again. You're gonna know they lucked out a little bit, and again maybe I would say that these EG members needed to make sure they were hit by the initial. Could you even?
As a team here,
You wouldn't even be able to react from it, to be honest. It's just a really good ult. Sound didn't go in, realized the site was clear, gained a lot of space.
Yeah, even the upshot missed.
3 people here. Yeah, the run back is great. Problem is, I mean, not really the problem, because we have a turret watching a lot of this, so.
No defensive utility to delay.
It was actually a while for EG to still win this round.
Here we go.
Gotta keep an eye on Counts in with his ult. He's the person holding flank, so Apoth might try speed up here.
There is that first kill. Tui's meanwhile training it back onto Jockiball on the outside. Derek with the wall bang.
Damn.
Second one onto Tui's.
Dude, this is such a big round for them to win.
Pivoting now towards the left side, holding down towards the screen.
It's 3v5.
No information for EG. So you see them just moving around, making a lot of noise, covering every single angle. And Les is in a good spot for a 1v1. And as he swings out, there's that first one in the back of dice. Apoth on the top of the pipes. Misses the shot.
Delay.
With that snake bite. Les now moving towards the top of the A tower. Apoth is guessing around towards the back in those footsteps. It's going to be heard all along by Les. A great spot.
Nice handle from Les. What a beast.
Get the kill as Apoth repels up. A Red Bull clutch.
What a beast on this one. Let me quickly chat flashbang, I imagine. Maybe 3, 2, 1.
One of the biggest fakes they tried to throw. I think a lot of what we get out of Loud is they're defaulting a lot. They want to feel the team out. And they're not quite giving us an idea of what the playbook looks like. There, Loud's like, all right, Reckoning A.
We're going to flashbang.
Just spreading
the delayed flashbang. Yeah, sick round from Les. I mean, EG did really good to make this into a close round, to be honest.
Work off of everything. So Loud putting a lot of stuff on the table.
Little flashbang coming up.
EG could not finish their food.
What a hero. Shout out to this guy. Hello. Sorry that I ignored that first time. Thank you for doing that. If you do see that, hopefully you get to see that.
Arena, it's Grim and Shiro.
Thank you very much, as always, Vance. Mick sitting here at the
W
Riot Games
chat.
Arena, sitting with Shiro as well as Grim. It is fantastic to have you guys here, and I can't help but notice that you are quite the artist.
Hello, Gojo drawing. I'm trying to curse NRG and Loud. Sorry, guys.
Okay. It seems like your curse worked on map number 1, but maybe something's missing from map number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I really think EG's going to bring this back, half 2. I told Grim they'd be 2-0 EG and 2-0 Sentinels.
All right, we are hearing the predictions coming over from the side of Shiro. I heard you before this half wrapped. I heard you say 5-7. I'd like a 5-7, but it was a 4-8. What are your thoughts?
You know, I think Jojmo's cooking. He's like a little snowball effect here if he keeps going. I think he's really strong. I wish the stuns were used more, but yeah, I think they have a really good counterplay there. But they still got it. They still got it. I think EG's got this.
And I think a lot of people, you know, at this point, when you think Icebox, you think Sage. We're not seeing Sage, and we know you love Sage. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Sage is in a really bad spot. I mean, I think when Deadlock's getting picked more than Sage, there's a clear issue. But yeah, man, maybe, you know, if you're just singing on Sunset, I don't know, maybe there's got to be a change or something. Please, something, bro. Jesus. I mean, maybe. Hey, we'll see. Riot, please. Please.
Okay.
Deeds. Thank you so much for the
Last
17
question.
months.
We
Thank
already
you,
know
thank
what the
you.
predictions are coming over from the side of Shiro. Final question for you. Who are you predicting is going to take this one? What's the final score going to be? And who is going to win with NRG Sentinels?
Okay, so I'd hope EG wins like 13-10, but I think it's gonna be Loud 13-8, and then next map EG's got it.
We'll see if that's indeed the case.
I'd say that's understandable.
We're gonna head back as the game is ready. So
13-8.
Vans and Riv, it's all yours.
We need the
Let's
walls
see.
again, man. Bring the walls back. Where everybody's missing the crazy walls. Come on, Riot.
I still see my ranked games, then I hate it.
All right, we're back in 13. We already got a little bit of action as it's a push up towards
Another one, Saint. Damn,
It
bro.
looks like EG wants to tempt. Who might be pushing B main here?
Probably Sean.
Now, tempt did not work. They're trying to push
Oh,
through
man, a
that harbor
double
wall, just
pistol?
giving so much coverage
That
to
would-
the
that
first
would
two
seal it.
entryways into B, and QCK takes big advantage. Now man down, EG have to find a way in. This is more just their sentinel work that they lost, so this should still be a good hit. They can get in with Derek's utility.
Yeah, for Loud, they're just playing around the turret that's behind Generator. They're just looking for this right timing contact play on top of that, waiting for the wall to come down.
There.
Should be a wingman plan, or at least breaking that turret first is the name of the game. Natostorm couldn't get broken up there towards the A tower, so that allows Sadat to get the kill with that
And Molly at
frenzy.
the top,
Flash
strong.
coming down
That's
for wingman.
gets the most important kill on the
Already
flank
it's,
as well. 2v.
Three-player disadvantage for
2v5.
EG.
Yeah.
Derek and Nature
Double
holding the back
pistol.
of the A site.
Feels like
Great
it's
takeout from Loud.
on the map.
That's
Dude,
what
look
we
at the
know
util at
Loud
the
for.
moment.
Very, very good with the
Really
utility
nice
on
pistol
retakes.
from them.
And it's
Shout out to Les
pristine
as well, we got
for
really
Loud in
important
this
kill.
pistol.
Loud probably saying they used everything. They have nothing to throw at us. Dump the util out back into the site. The fans are happy to see that pistol round.
Cowan's
come
in,
through.
dude. He's been so good in kickoff.
And
Like, so
Loud.
good.
Very close to bringing us to a next map with the momentum that they have created here. Marshall for QCK. They're going to keep the long shots on B going.
Force
for
into
him.
this, I think this is the
See
right
what
call. They got
Genius
the
is. Looks
got
like
the
they
plant
might
on
go
this
for
one.
a
This is
shark
just too
attack
much, right?
full.
So
Stinger second round.
think
but the
this
spike
call
down gives
is
it
the
just enough
one.
money to want to dip into the funds. Few with full armor here, Apoth and Jogamo feeling good there. What do? They're going to tempt the map first before they hit together, or are they just going to kind of two deathball this?
Yeah. Well, something EG's good at is allowing APOT to get lurks. And for them to get lurks, they have to be a little bit more aggressive. So whenever they're going to try to
Smoke
add
goes
that
in.
pressure towards that B site to
bit of
start.
pressure over towards
see an
here. We
attempt
got
of
an
a 2-2
alarm
split,
bot.
but
We
with
got a
that high drive
turret.
coming out from Loud on that A side.
What's all of
And
this?
not
I
allowing the
kind of
turret
like
to
the
get
turret.
information on the A side for EG.
Like the old school
They
turret, but
just have to reset.
maybe it's a little bit better now. You have to have someone middle.
Playing these low buys so seriously.
They're playing
They
really
haven't yet
far
showed
back off
what weapons
this.
they have.
And they were not expecting this guy here.
Finally do. The net actually catches the teammates.
No, they
As
team
it
netted.
comes out, somehow Sadat
He's
cannot
gonna
win
get a
these
free
shots.
kill from the
The
team
flank
net.
from behind of Kawaziri
Hey,
from the
nicely
bullet
done
trying
though
to
with the
fight
flank
back.
here with the alarm bot. This
Comes
is cool.
down.
They're everywhere.
No opportunity to drop the wingman. So it's a 2v4. A mistake from Sadat that could turn costly for Loud as QCK is trying to win it back for the defensive side. A first pick out onto Nature. The lurk out from A-Pod.
I'll tell you,
As we
this
go in
kid,
for wins
this
that
kid
against
though.
Les. It's up to QCK who had that outlaw, picks up a stinger. Is going head-to-head against A-Pod around the
Yeah,
corner.
he's
and
a-
A-Pod
he's
just
a
drive-by,
solid
walking
player.
across calmly
So
with the
good.
headshot. And a
Hey,
thrifty-
nice.
Well,
I mean,
really
they're.
with the force buy, actually,
I'm
for
back in
EG.
now.
Right.
I'm back
Loud
into
is
paying
even
attention
out
for
there
this
low
one
buy,
because that was
not
such a huge
expecting
round.
that,
Really
kind
was.
of bringing their own medicine. EG was too loud. Loud
The
was
risk
one
of the
that's
force
always
buy
saying,
pays
"Fear
off,
us,
and it was a
expect
great
anything,
strat.
we're
Like
never
I
gonna
really
play it
liked it.
normal."
Everything was
Yeah,
actually
well,
pretty well
never
thought out.
Does EG play it normal on their eco rounds, and they force by here on this second one.
Not so
Apoth
much the
comes up huge.
team
Inside there,
net, but
does easily over 150 damage, but between two members of EG, and it does not connect with a kill. Unfortunately, giving that space. That
hey,
EG
Bucky in
needed,
that city.
fortunately
You do
for
a
them.
wall out,
Push again.
and
Loud is very, very active. on this
normally that's
defensive
over
side.
towards A.
EG's ready for it though. No util in hand, waiting with weapons. Q6K's low on HP. Bucky's close. Now the swing out Jogimo. That gap has been closed. Kawazin gets that.
Now there's a gun down, so now what? Now it gets a little bit weird.
Pick up that rifle left behind.
And then they're at least going to get him to use a lot of util.
With his life. Upgrades it now. And all of that falls back and they want to play the power of numbers.
Way far
And I like
back.
this, so I like this from everyone. Loud, quite a lot of question marks over towards here, right?
Still hanging out by himself.
And then with that, they decide, okay, most likely they're going to go over towards A.
Have
Have a little bit of a stack over towards A. EG thinking, damn, probably going to go stack A after that. Maybe we can reclear this. Knife to go in.
by the wall.
Or
From
kind
Harbor. Tui's always in a spot to be able to get
All
that
kind
down.
of
That's one of the
util.
great things about it. Quickly rotating from
Ah.
side to side.
I like
Here's
this.
the initiator util for sight from
That's
EG,
impressive.
and this will prompt Loud to start to make that rotation for exits and possibly the
Dude,
retake.
that lineup's
Yeah, and initially
completely
when they
taking me off my
started
train of
scaling
thought.
up
I'm
towards this
impressed they
long
have
B
that.
side, they used a knife close towards green, so I was like, how are they actually going to clear towards yellow? So it's a lineup with a dizzy. Just to make sure and confirm as they're scaling up.
Ready
inch
to
by
plan.
inch
They got a
towards
alarm
B,
bot here as well, so they
allowing
know
for
that
EG
no
to
one
get a
pushes
clean plan as soon as
close.
this wall comes down, though.
This is looking
There's
real
3
scary
players
right
from
now.
Loud.
We've got to
3
keep an eye on the
Derek
Lark.
as he falls.
The
Advantage
Lark
still
is
comes
not
up
a
for
good
Loud,
plan.
and this is
We've got
gonna
to
be
keep
the
an eye on the
difficult
Cove.
task.
The
Play
Cove
against
is
the
here.
amount of walls
Cove.
that Loud has on a retake. High Tide comes out.
Uh-oh.
Danger swings through, still
Oh,
has a flash,
now they
gets
can just
picked
Cove
behind
defuse.
as he tries to
Cove
look
goes
for some
in.
cover. Now
Defuse
the
starts.
tap, the
Pressure's
full
here. They
stick.
got to spam it. One guy that
We have
isn't
players that are a little
close to
bit
be able
too
to spam.
And this comes to be a
Nicely
diffuser
done
again
from
because of
Loud.
that
Holy
cove.
hell, the one Bucky buy. One Bucky. One Sheriff.
They get their own low buy round. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
How is this
and
going
then
back
now,
and forth
maybe
right now? We know
maybe
that
I'm out
one, 'cause
again.
Loud's retakes
Just
overall
as I
have
stop
been
believing.
amazing.
Wait, we got a
And
full
EG
spy. Let's see
there
how
is
this one
trying
goes.
to
Let's stay tuned.
Wait Loud out, play it patiently, see if they'll use more util. It took EG with the buy to get so long to get up long. Then, unfortunately, when they use their util, it takes space that was kind of freely theirs. So that util's not there when Loud tries to get back in, other than maybe the dizzy. And Loud is doing a great job preventing EG's attacks from finding a result here.
And this is good as well. They went aggro earlier, so they do the same wall, and that creates a lot of
Loud
pressure.
goes back to a pretty
Creates a
deep
lot of pressure, like
defense
they're
here
playing
with the
close again.
rotation from QCK
A little bit of util
operator
out of them.
now, so
You can see with the flat.
holding the hard
Also,
angles.
blocks towards middle as well,
If
which
EG
kind of means that
really
they
winds
get a
the
little bit
time
scared of
down
middle.
now.
Double flash too, just to try to get control of green. You can see how difficult it is for EG.
The harbor wall
to
here,
keep
yeah,
control
it is a
of
nightmare.
green.
You kind of have to
Starts around
respect it.
because of this high tide from Tui's.
You want to be using a lot of this util, which is beneficial.
So yeah, do we
to,
have double
a
utils?
Gecko,
The
'cause
molly
you can
this
grab
so
it,
that you actually
use
do this
vertical dizzies
together.
and do it again.
This molly goes
the
to
way
here, and then they have this, and then you potentially jump into it.
Alert though. Maybe
Whoa,
did not
whoa,
expect
whoa,
the
whoa.
second one.
How
Still
on
spraying
earth
with the bullseye.
Sadak got two?
Capitalized on
Apov
the kill
literally
into
thought it was
Apov.
done. Kind of just stopped aiming.
For EG trying to go for the split towards the B side did not pay off, but they still have players alive.
How are these people winning these duels?
The first one onto Tui's. Hunter's Fury coming
My
out here.
goodness.
To try to retake
Nice
the
molly,
site.
that might
It's
finish him
coming
off.
from Kawazin. Does get the ping onto Derek. Players are low. Snake bites being thrown on the ground and delays after delays will be flashed.
Yeah, and then
from
he shock
nature.
darts on top of that.
Thrash
Me,
still
another
up
one.
and ready to go. Holding back. Yellow
Whoa!
wing comes out from EG, but the fight's still won by Loud. Wingman coming out on the left side, but there you go. As they start swinging back out, there's too many players of Loud to deal against. Gets one
Got
for
the
his
diffuser
troubles.
in the end. What the?
Oh my god! Like you see, Loud just kind of standing out in the open there.
Dude, it threw it
They're
in
so close. They're
mid-round?
coming forward. This
Damn,
harbor utility
yeah,
just
dude,
allows
don't remind me of
Loud
that
to
poor Shin,
encroach
bro.
a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and find the kill they want from an angle the wall's creating, and then a little bit more, a little further into the site. There's so much safety in approaching these retakes on B with the harbor. It just seems like EG is swarmed when they do see that harbor wall go down. We're gonna get an EG timeout now as they need to stop the bleeding. 11-5 right now for Loud as we're on Icebox.
That's the beauty of, you know, the coaching staff and also Sadak of how much they're able to study.
Cobbs
off
with the
tape
prime,
they have
thank you
against
so
EG,
much.
almost
Thank
like
you,
what
thank you.
EG did to Loud on Ascent. This might be
Love
a
that from you,
situation
Cobbs.
where
Thank you for the
they're gonna
17
trade
months.
off, their map picks here against each other, because as you're looking at how EG has been so good on the defensive side on their gaming in their game
Yeah,
against
I mean,
G2,
I
they
don't
got
think you have
actually
to wait
punished on their
long,
defensive
Theo,
side
to
here.
be honest.
And on the attack, they
This
were
is-
good
I mean,
for these amount of flanks that came
It
through.
would
the
be
split to
impressive
late
if they
lurks.
managed to claw this
And all
back a
that's
little
being
bit
watched
closer.
here. maybe sometimes the shots weren't the cleanest there from Sadak, but he's always ready in this position on the top of B11, back towards orange. They know that there's always going to be something happening here from EG. Yes, they have great protocols for EG to take control of yellow, but Loud is more than happy to give that up. So this timeout, they have to switch something around where maybe most of that pressure has to come in the B site more than the scaling towards the B yellow.
All right, lockdown ready here for Loud. Let's see what happens. We can get a good retake onto the site. An easy defuse there. Easy.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, it would have to be an insane,
Marshall, though, Jogmo is going to try to still
insane
get some
eco
long-range
for
shots
this.
in. Setting up
Look him over
towards
the
B
Marshall.
long. All right. So we see.
Dude, why does this Marshall skin look like an op?
Attack start.
Oh, okay, this was the op.
2-1-2. Whether or not they have 3 here at B to kind of attack Loud's push that they've seen a few rounds.
I saw the Marshall and then I saw
Yeah,
the skin and I was
operator
like,
for
wait,
Marshall
what?
shot, and they'll know
What's
that
going
op
on
is
here?
now rotating around the map, so they have to be careful. Peeking on contact is dangerous now.
Chat, I actually need your help, by the way. I saw a Bucky skin today. It looks like it has an owl's face at the bottom. What is this?
EG looks to work together.
And how do I
Two
get
players
it?
falling back now for a mid pivot to A.
That makes sense?
While the fake is this time towards the B site. They know that there's at least 2 players from Loud towards A right now from EG's point of view.
Yeah.
That's a
Jogmo
battle
is
pass
saying, "Look at
skin?
me.
Does that just
Making
mean I can
noise
never
over
get
here,
it
but you
again?
have destroyed your alarm bot. Now you have
Works
to
for a
care.
bit.
I get punished
They
by
don't-
not playing
they
the
don't really
game.
care about what's
Honestly,
going
that
on
makes
B.
sense.
They're kind of reading this mid play right now and giving up sight. Loud going back into a bit more of a formation.
It might come in the shop
But also,
rotation. Oh, okay,
they
that's
can
fine.
be
I
where
can,
the
I can.
actual
Okay,
play
maybe start
Jogmo,
checking some more.
Super braining on
Dude,
this
that thing
one.
was
The
kinda
lurk up
sick.
Mid here from Superman could dissect the entirety of
30
Loud's retake.
seconds left.
It comes down to that one. Superman trying to potentially get a pick into Boiler.
And it's called
He
what?
gets taken down,
Aztec.
so they know that less was there. Sadak pivoting over.
It
to
can't?
Under the tube.
Oh.
20 seconds left on the clock.
There it
There's
is.
Can't?
with the pick.
But
But
it's
there's
just
no
gone?
fake. There's not enough time left, so those 2 players on the A side is still there for Loud. At least we get a
Dude,
plant
you
down
got my
for
hopes
EG.
up.
QCK looking to punish one down by the dice, but all of EG are pulling all the way back towards jail.
I mean, we got
Potential setups
double
here
molly
for
still.
a dizzy
Oh,
double flash.
we
There's
got
the underhand, but the timing's better for Loud to surprise
Mutil for
EG
this.
on their
Whoa,
retake.
that wall.
One
Ready
extra
for
molly.
that one, and we're looking to be in a very good spot to just defuse it. Even the cove to secure. Oh,
One enemy
the defuse for now. At least it's halfway. At least it's halfway.
Oh my gosh, Loud just dictating the retakes with that harbor wall on top of the
Wait,
Viper
what?
wall.
Dude, give me this at the end.
Create little
He shot the
thunderdome
guy in
to fight in,
heaven.
and if you're in it, you're
He
probably
shot
not
the
gonna
guy
have a
and then
good
killed
time.
this
They move
guy.
on to the next one. Just how they encroach.
Gotta give me
onto
this
the
replay.
side when they're retaking.
That's
12
mad.
to
That's so
5
unlucky.
here. Loud, very happy to go back to Ascent in the lineup.
Is it the same
And
bullet?
it does not seem like they're as affected here by the deadlock as they did their own countering and for their own.
Dude, it's the same bullet.
Two E's.
That's
Popping
insane.
off on the harbor too. 3 members right now allowed up on 18 frags, just about.
Okay,
Really
7
big
chances.
teamwork coming in here on a lot of 1v1s.
Why do my 7s look awful recently? Yeah,
Members
that's a
of
lot
Loud
better.
are being able to stop. Forward play towards A. Trying for a shot. QCK getting a little hot there. Interesting walls. Stopping the mid push so they can just go towards focus to A. They leave that flank to Sadak, and they feel like EG is going to hit here now as EG is tempting the site at pipes.
And Tui's throwing this wall is still very similar to control towards the B and middle like they do towards the beginning of the round. But if EG tries to push very aggressively towards the A side, they still have the reckoning to work with. And there's the first contact, but still won by
Putting a
EG.
lot into this. Karen's in.
Coming out here.
Might not
Actually
get
caught one
checked.
now.
Okay,
The
that's
Calizine's
dumb.
playing the off angle at the bottom of pipes, denied right away. There's only going to be 1 player left.
Enemy remaining.
As the wingman gets the plant.
Spike planted.
Doc Elise wins that one, but it's looking pretty grim for him to try to win the 1 versus 3, especially with the wall blocking his path
Placing swarm grenade.
to move back
Swarm
in the A
grenade
site.
out.
You ever just bounce into it and make music? Makes that little boing boing noise. Sometimes you gotta keep yourself on the up and up when you're playing, and that's how you do it. Bounce into the wall. Obviously nothing gonna happen here for Sadak. He is trying to get some exit frags on the way out. Never
As you say
mind.
that.
Never mind. I'm thinking of the post
What?
plants here. There's some mollies.
Oh, dude, I
Off
thought
foot.
the mollies.
Yeah.
I thought the mollies would have reached
Really
there, but
can't
maybe
ever
they
count
just
on Sadak,
went.
Actually, you think of last
That was
time they
almost
played
a
split,
savage
he's just
caster
jumping off
cast,
the
yeah.
balcony, getting a 3K to end the map. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Good damage.
Never doubt the Sadak. Even me says.
7.
And despite Sadak
Down to
going for
6.
these
You
hero
do have a lot of
plays,
ults though,
getting
so
two
maybe
kills,
this
and
number can
Ikagi's
get low.
still quite broken for Loud. It seems as though that type of play that he's trying to do as the IGL is for the long game, continue to keep that economy low here for EG, even if they won that last round. So that when it comes down to enough ults, enough money, EG
Chadak.
actually may have nothing left. I mean, look at their buy currently. 3
I mean,
small
honestly, yeah.
shields, Op still in the hands of QCK.
Mate,
CG
Jorgamo is
seems to
having
force
none
the
of this
front of
wall
this
over
site.
towards B anymore, by the way.
Actually, activating a little bit
He's
more
just
quickly.
absolutely sent it.
Knife came out towards yellow, got shot right away, so they had to be wary of potentially the op still being posted in this area. Even avoided, but QZK did not land that shot.
Go on.
Makes the peak a little bit harder now. Util's definitely going to be pushing QCK off a little easier. EG and Jogamo know that, but they're not going to
Twice,
use Util as they get out, though. QCK still comes up with a big kill on Superman, so there's no wall here for the take. They have to clear space with Thrash. Don't think they're going to be able to get that back
Get
right
the
away
stun.
here,
He
but
tucks
they're
into
trying.
safety. No, he doesn't. He doesn't
Even
tuck
though
into
the Thrash
safety.
not getting
Derek
anybody,
gets the
he
kill.
went through the
No
yellow
idea that
zone,
Jorgamo
and
was
shows
close.
that Kalazin was on the top of
That's
that
a
B
lovely
side, so
molly.
that allows this push
That's a
forward
big
within
kill as
B
well, and that
space.
makes the Killjoy ult more tempting. They have their own flank going. This is everyone is. Now he comes back because he wants to use his Killjoy ult. If he gets this kill on Jorgamo, surely not. Like, if I'm Sadak, I'm happy that I die there, because losing that ult could
It's one
actually
of the
been
things you see Deadlock actually.
too
I mean,
much.
a Sentinel
Doesn't
in
get the
general, with
op,
Deadlock
pretty
being able to
close on
capture
this.
you is when the moment
7
is
down to
really
5,
tight,
and
when
they
you're
still have a
forced
good
to
amount of
run, you're
ults.
forced to move. You don't really get a chance to have as much space with Deadlock on the map, and we see the effect of it right there. A good hold, clear idea of what they needed to do to take that round back.
Should have let him ult.
From
He was just.
Loud.
Honestly,
Down onto
'cause
the low
they knew
bar
he
now,
was
because that
sight.
might be into effect last round
And so
from
for
the low armor, but
for Jorgamo there, like I get
push
what
through,
you
they
guys are saying, like
persevere.
perfect
2 rounds
worlds
in a row now.
for sure. You should let him
Go
let
back
him
to
try
this
ult,
same
but
setup, this 2-1-2.
I'm just surprised that
Get
he
a
didn't
little
even
bit of
kind of
Loud's,
check or
Loud's
like
initial
know he was
utility
on
out,
site because he got a
be
kill
able
from
to
here.
Create a re-hit where they
Oh.
don't have as much to dump
Yeah, you
into
can't
the
really
site.
blame him for just
It's been
instantly
about
shooting someone that he
45
sees
seconds each
because
time here for
he
EG
thought he was
past
going to be
2 rounds.
aiming
We'll
at
See
him.
if they wait that same amount to get their own signatures back up. Rotation already from Loud here. They've been very mobile on the map. Even if it's not to push, they're staying moving from site to site.
QCK being suppressed, cannot activate the dash yet, but he was still looking for that fight.
Shot.
145 there on
Nice shot.
Derek. Instantly traded out by Nature. As the Allen gets information on one of those lurkers, that's Superman. There's that second one. So for AG, it's the same game plan. This is now being read by Loud.
Yeah.
Group
They
up
pivot still
towards
onto
B,
two
wall goes
in
in,
terms of their positioning.
and they're kind of gambling
Big
over
kill by
towards
Loud.
here.
This
And
is
if
up
Les
to
gets
Nature now,
here,
getting the flash out to
he
try to
has
break
double
some
molly
crosshairs, so
and his ult.
you see Loud presenting themselves a little bit more, knowing Derek's
Okay,
utility
is
isn't
Sova gonna
there.
go for a
Lockdown
hero
comes
play?
in.
30 seconds left.
Loud will have to reconsider positioning here once we get the spike down.
Double molly though.
Nice orb, allowing Kalazin to fall back.
Oh, no longer.
An ult command now coming out on
No
the
longer a double molly. That was
And,
nice.
trying to confirm this plan. The setup out for EG.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
guys, you
so
can't
there
get
it
the wall,
is.
surely.
2 walls there, Joggable falls, and now it's a safer plant just around the corner.
Spike
Kalazin
planted.
trying to look for a timing, but it's that pesky wall, couldn't get through it. And EG
So
gives them a
tanky.
chance to reset the clock, run it back in their favor.
Killjoy ult.
But for Loud this time around,
Killjoy
they're
ult is gonna be
two walls forward with
everything.
a retake, and they'll use it.
Oh boy, now what?
Down now for Sadak. Superman trying to delay as much as he can, even pushing forward through his own molly.
Player standing.
Loud slowly working
Yeah,
this
this
out.
one's done.
There's only Nature left. 5 HP remaining. The wall, the high tide.
Yeah,
He can't
everything's
get it
good
done.
here. Nicely done from Loud.
And they'll
Nicely,
force
nicely
the
done.
second map.
So they
To
both
bring this to
win
sunset.
each other's maps. Good anti
Having the
on
Viper
both of this.
wall, but also having the wall to move around from a harbor here.
And
Loud
it's just,
created the map.
See
they
the difference
wanted
of
to
just
play
having
on.
demos out
That
there, having
was
footage
awesome
out
from
there.
Loud coming in to bring us into a map 3. Now we go
Yeah,
to a
they do-
decider
that
on
was
Sunset
convincing as
after
well.
this, but to come on.